first we'll discuss like a very important thing, like how to open a tech case with F5. Okay. Then we will discuss about SNMP configuration, login part, and HA part. I am trying for a license for HA part. If I get it, I will do it today. Otherwise, we'll do it next weekend. I might be take license from you. It depends. I have registered it. So it might take some time because I'm doing on weekends. So let's see. And after that, guys, there is one iHealth tool which I want to discuss for Qkview. Like basically, like in Cisco, we have tech file. The same thing in F5 is Qkview. Like when you open, so I got a license, that's good, that I can register for HA part also. That's very good. So I will go ahead with HA lab after this. Before that, first thing, guys, I wanted to understand like in F5, when we talk about LTM part, admin part is also equal important, like hardening part, how you can do SNMP configuration so that F5 can be device added to monitoring, NTP configuration, TACAS configuration. That is important part. And this comes under your course content, this part. Like Qkview iHealth is one topic which we'll discuss, and F5 support we need to discuss. So first, and login part. So how to open an F5 case, guys? So in F5 case, what you need to do is you need to go to google.com. You need to just type support.f5.com. Okay. Then you need to go to this link. So you can open a ticket either through portal or either through calling them. So how you can go it? You need to go to this. There is a trial. After that, there is an option called open cases. So you just need to go to cases. Now here you need to open a case. Let's say when you require an F5 case, maybe I told you yesterday when we need to upgrade a device. So in that case, you need to open a proactive case so that they will join whenever issue comes. Otherwise, they will not join. So that is the first requirement. After that, another issue can be your bug. If there are some slowness issues, you are not able to troubleshoot. In that case, you need to open a case. Now, when you need to open a case, what does F5 tell you? So I will show you F5 support numbers also. You can call them F5 India support number. So you can call them directly. And for India number, I'll show you. Just go to regional office. We will go downwards. We will see this one, Asia. So this is a number to call F5 support number. They have an office in Bangalore also. They have an office in India also in New Delhi. So you can call them. Now guys, in which scenario you need to call them when there is a P1 case? They will come in a call in 30 minutes. In P2, it can take more time, like one day. In P3, see, P1 is an outage situation for me. When I talk about P1 situation, P1 is your priority one. That is important. So So in that case, what will happen is, so it does not depend whether you are in any location, you can call on this numbers. This is Hyderabad, New Delhi. You can call on any number. It does not need that you are in India and New Delhi. You can call any number. You just call on one support number. So they have decided like P1, P2, P3, and P4. Priority 1 for urgent issues. Priority 2, which you can wait, like either you want configuration assistance or some, see, outage is P1, where you want them to come on 30 minutes. So in that case, I will always suggest you to open a case while calling them. That is the best thing which you want. Now, P3 is your when you want to upgrade your case, like when you want to upgrade your F5. In that case, you can use P3, where it's not urgent. So they have decided like that. Now, what is the requirement when you need to open a case? When you open a case, what does first thing that is required? So they will ask you, I will just open this. They will ask you serial number. Or if you have a virtual device does not have serial number. In that case, you need to provide them license key. So how you can provide them and how you can see the serial number, that is the first requirement. Just go to F5, log in. Now you need to go to System tab, Configuration Device, General. Here you can see the serial number because this is virtual, so this is not valid. In virtual machine, you need to give license key that I will show you. But when you talk about hardware, this is how you can see the serial number, which is mandatory, guys. Because that is the first requirement when you open a case. And how you can give, I will also show you priority level, what comes under what. So just go into F5 support, guidelines. Everything is available in Google for this guidelines. So you just go, there is a PDF file you can download or you can open there also. It depends on you. So you can open the support policy also. So there you will tell them if when you get a, see, one other requirement, guys. When you open a case, they will check whether your device is under support or not. You have a valid support contract or not. So if you don't have valid support content, then you will not able to open a case. Just 1 minute, let me open that file. Sure. Just 1 minute, I am just trying to open it. Yeah. Let me share my screen. So this is where everything is mentioned. See, I'll just do it a little large because this is important. You are in production environment, right? You might need to open cases every then and now. So this is how it is required. See, I told you that you need a valid contract number, that your contract is valid. So this is how it is. Whether your support is 24 into 7 or it includes 10 into 5, this all is decided based on your company. Now, I'll tell you severity level and response time. See, severity 1 cases, that is P1 cases, when your site is down and customer says that I have a full outage. In that case, see, response time is phone only. You need to call them via phone. In that case, it can be your commercial website which is down. It can be your critical business activities which are down, and your device is not passing any traffic or it's not powering up. Very, very important, guys. Or it can be due to some attack or vulnerability. Maybe your device goes down. This can be asked in interview, and in production, you require these things to know. Second thing, high cases. Response time is 2 hours. It is not an outage, but it can come as an outage. That is where high severity cases comes into picture. Now medium cases, maybe they are facing some slowness issues, maybe you want that there is some bug which you are finding, maybe some applications are not working. It's not a total outage, but some applications are not working, one or two application. In that case, you can open severity 2 and response time is 4 hours, guys. And fourth, guys, can you tell me when you need to open a case for upgrade, whether it will be opened as P1, P2, P3 or P4, anyone on the chat. When you want to upgrade, what is the assistance you need? So that will come under general assistance. And this is very, very important. When a case is logged as severity 1, F5 support managers are also notified so that you get immediate support. Now let's come into that. What are the things you require? So I was talking about serial number. In virtual machine, how you can see, you just need to go to license and you just need to activate it. This is where they will ask you a 7 last digit code. That is how you get to open a support case. Very, very important, guys. In hardware, you just need to give a serial number. In virtual machine, when it's a hardware box, you need to give a serial number so that they can check what are the things they will check, whether your device has a valid support contract. You need to make sure when you buy a new license, you should have a valid support contract. Otherwise, F5 vendor will not support you. In case you want to troubleshoot something, you are not able to resolve it. In that case, F5 tech will come. So that is called F5 tech or F5 vendor. So your manager will ask, did you open a tech case? Your customer will ask. So that is tech, technical assistance center. So tech represent technical assistance center. So that is how you open a F5 support case. Second thing they will ask you, your email ID, your phone contact number, to on which phone you want further contact. F5 will contact you, right? And first is your serial number or license, second email ID, phone contact, fourth issue description. What is the issue you are facing? Let's say you want to open a case for all my applications are down. It's a total outage. So they will ask you whether F5 is not coming up or whether you have done any recent changes. So always F5 will ask you, have you done any recent changes? And if, guys, one thing more I want to tell you, F5 will never support you in new deployment. If you want a support to configure F5 from scratch, or you want support to configure I rules or profiles on some new features, then they will ask you for professional services. Very important thing. These are called your standard services when your F5 will join a call. But there are some things where you want support for configuration part, new deployment, configuration assistance they will never give you. They will only support you in troubleshooting cases. Okay, people, then what is the use of you, right? Company, why they would have open F5 cases and configure F5 because it is costly. Your professional services of F5 are very costly. So that is why your company wants to make sure that you are expert. See if it's an hardware bug or if it's a troubleshooting of application slowness issues, then they will support you. In that case, you don't have any option. But for other cases, for configuration assistance and everything, no, they will not support you for new features or something. In that case, you need a professional support from them. Another thing, guys, when you open a case, fifth requirement, they will ask you for Qkview. Very important, guys. They will say that I want you to upload Qkview on iHealth portal. So, guys, this is a portal where F5 will not need your remote. They don't need you to come on call. They will ask you for Qkview and they can review remotely from iHealth portal. So, what does Qkview represent? So, Qkview is a program which will collect your configuration information, what are configured in your F5, and diagnostic information. That will help F5 to understand how many virtual servers are configured, how many pools are configured in your F5, so that they can check it, they can fix the issue, or they can recommend it. They can gain insight of your configuration file. Very important, guys. It's a program in F5 by default, like a tech support. In Cisco, you might have seen tech support file. The same thing is there with Qkview. So in this case, your Qkview is just a bash script, okay, that captures your configuration and diagnostic information. Very important for analysis by F5 support. Because you don't want to give them F5 console access, right? You don't have time. You might be working on customer. So remotely they can check it. So what happens, how to collect Qkview? So you go to system tab, very, very important guys. Support. This is Qkview. I will do in front of you. I'll start it. So it's like a snapshot file, guys. So give some time. Then I will open one iHealth tool. So iHealth is a tool based on, it's not a feature or tool, but it helps to upload Qkview and gives you the capability remotely what are happening on your F5 device. I'll show you will understand. So link is ihealth.f5.com. So it's opening. So it's a basically a Qkview analyzer like Wireshark. So this is like that. You need to upload just a Qkview. F5 will tell you to upload here. So Qkview is a bash script that captures your configuration and diagnostic information so that F5 can analyze. And how F5 can analyze? How F5 can analyze Qkview. For that, they have a feature called portal called iHealth. So I think I might have taken that. Yeah, see, I will download this snapshot file. I'll just rename it once it's downloaded, and then I'll upload it. So let's this, I think it's uploaded. 1 minute. Yeah, it's opened. So I'll just stop sharing and I'll open that in my desktop and will show you. Just 1 minute. So I'll go here in iHealth and there is a concept called upload. Here you need to mention your support case which you opened. So that F5, because F5 can have many support cases. Here I will choose my file. I'll go to desktop and I will upload. So it's giving me your name is not valid. So I'll just rename it ABC. And now I will upload. So it will give some time, then it will get uploaded. So I'll say upload Qkview and Qk will get uploaded. Okay guys, that is how it is important. Now give some 1 or 2 minutes, then it will get uploaded. And this will be asked in every interview and in production environment. So 1 minute. So this is an analyzer tool. It will give you all the configuration present on your F5 device. Okay, so it has been done. Now I'll go to this file. See guys, it will tell you everything, whether your device, it's a very good tool to analyze. It's helpful for troubleshooting. You can also check something, but for F5, it's very helpful tool to analyze and to review your configuration and to check whether there is any performance, CPU memory issues, or whether there is any vulnerability which is happening, or whether your F5 device is in burden stage or not. So see, this device, it will tell you end of support. This device F5 does not support. It will show you what are the critical vulnerabilities. And can you see this upgrade option? What is the stability release option in this version? And it will tell you the latest release button also. Now F5 has introduced 17 version also. Okay, so this is how it will show. So you just need to go to ihealth.f5.com. This is a link, and there you have uploaded the file. And I'll show copy this link on the chat so that you can save it. And it will not degrade your performance. It's just a log file, analytic file. And now, if I want to see what are the critical vulnerabilities, that we need to see. So it will show you SSL vulnerability. So it will tell you that it might be vulnerable to this attack. I control, we are not using it. Everything it will tell you. Right now, you don't need to remember this, but this is how you can check your status. Plus, it will tell you, see, how many virtual servers are configured. Very important. How many nodes are configured? How many iRules have been configured? What is the host name? What is the appliance serial number? From how much time this device is up? How many CPUs they are using? Physical memory is allocated. This everything. What is the device running right now? So it's running only LTM. Can you say this? And this one, you can just see F5 will come to know what are your virtual servers, what are the configuration. Let's say you're facing some slowness issue, so they will review your configuration. Are you getting? And licensing part, they will check it. What are the try, whether it's a trial license or not. Here also they will check it. And they will also see the graph. You can go to graph and check memory used. It will tell you. Active sessions you want to see. Everything see. Let's say one day I want to see how much memory has been utilized. how much SSL transactions has happened, what is the CPU usage, everything you can see, guys. So it will show you like this. Sometimes you will report an issue that F5 is working slow. Okay. In that case, first thing F5 will check is CPU and memory of your device. You can check through device also, but you can check for 30 days also. So F5 will get to know this. They don't have access to your F5, right? Active sessions, you can see. HTTP request, how many HTTP requests are coming. So this is how it will show. Okay, this is how, and many more things are there. If you go to diagnostic file, this will show you critical vulnerabilities. Plus, if you have a security tab, they will give you, they have introduced now, they are introducing it. Performance also you can check how your device is working every day. Throughput, active connection, top 10 virtual servers also it will show you. Which server is utilizing high, very important guys. This will always help you and determine the slowness issues. Everything you can check in this tab security. Log. Someone was saying that, just 1 minute, that I want to see some logs. So you can see from here also. Emergency logs you can select. I'll talk about this critical logs in your device. That also F5 will check. Where at what time F5 got rebooted. Everything is shown in detail. I'll show you one more important thing. From here, F5 will give you all options related to LTM. I want to see virtual servers configuration explorer. You can see from here. Let's say you don't know CLI. So you can go through this and I'll come to that part also. Commands. So it will show you how many virtual servers are there in your F5. And I'll show go to command. It's a very good command. Go to TMS. See, you just run this. It will show you what are the commands been run in your F5 so far. Sometimes people, let's say you have L1 engineers, L2 engineers, L3 engineers in your company. Someone did wrong changes. So you want to see if someone has done the changes which has impacted your F5 customer, due to which device goes down. So you need to track audit logs. That's, let's say we have Ram, we have Sham in our company. Okay, we have Ria, we have Kalyan. Let's say many persons are there. Everyone is saying that I have not done the changes. So to track this, you can go through this. What are the commands run? Audit logs also I will show you how you can see. Any command you can run from here. Let's say I want to run LTM pool. What are the pools? So right now might not be showing it. 1 minute. I want to see self IPs in your F5. Every command you don't need to remember. Someone says me, sir, can you give me the list of commands? So you can just go through this Qkview. Don't need to cram anything. Every command is here. Let's say you want to see CPU utilization. I'll go here, Control F, CPU. Just 1 minute. So this is the command, show says CPU. Nothing is required. You can directly run this. Can you see? It is giving me the CPU utilization. That is mandatory. So that is where you can check CPU utilization, memory utilization. And let's say I need to check the memory utilization. Okay. Now I'll go here. Let me go to this. Go back. So in that case, just go to commands again. Now go to Unix. Let's say I want to see Unix networking. So it will show you all commands. What is the IP address of my F5? It will show you this. Can you see this? So that is how you can check everything related to IP address allocated in your F5. Now I want to see the routing table. So this is the command. Or let's say I want to run some tmos command. Or what I will show you 1 minute. This one are your Linux file. But mostly you will do, let's say, I want to see network configurations. So these are all related to your network configurations. I want to see the ARP table. So you can run this command. So that is how you can configure things like this, guys. Very important. This tool gives you don't need to remember anything related to F5. Just go through Qkview. It will give you the list of commands. You can take it as a snapshot also. It will help you further on. Now, if I go to file section, I was showing you audit logs. Who has done these changes? So you can go here. I'll go to audit file. I'll show you if I get. See, it will tell you what someone has done any changes or not. This how to read it. I will show you. I will do some changes and I'll show you how to read it because these are showing everything. Like, see, can you see this? On Jan 27th, someone logged into user root. I am the user root and I have created this pool. Did you remember yesterday I created this pool? So here you can just remember these things. Audit logs will tell you who has done which configuration in your device. Maybe someone has deleted wrongly the pool. Is not aware of F5. In that case, this feature is useful to check the audit logs. In production environment, every time your F5 will get integrated to Takas. So there you will not be letting to log in through root. In that case, you will give your credentials and then log in. So it will be easy to track. Okay. That is how you can refer. Okay. Now, this was all related to Qkview. So I'll just stop recording. If you have any questions, you can ask. Then I will show you how we can log in and how we can configure logins SNMP. Small configuration file, Taka's integration. Then we will continue with HA.